Hey guys, it's Miss Smith, and this video is for second grade, and it is week 4 of NTI. This work was not in your packet that you picked up before spring break, but now that we've been out of school for so long, I emailed these directions to your parents. So first, let's look at the packet that I emailed to them to look at everything that you got, okay? The directions still look the same on the cover page. You'll see it says Unit 6, Week 4, and the name of our story is right here, The Life of a Dollar Bill. So today we are going to do vocabulary words together again. I hope that in your packet maybe you had some extra vocabulary charts. Maybe I think I put a sticky note that said extra on it, and this was just in case we had extra weeks out of school. So if you still have extra vocabulary charts, you can use these. I also sent one in the mail to the email attached to this to your parents. So if you don't have the extra chart I sent you, you could print out the one from the email. You can use a blank piece of paper or even notebook paper. It doesn't matter to me. You can write on any paper that you have, okay? All right, so that's what we're going to do today. Also, it shows you in the directions if you have the circle book or the book with the square and diamond at the bottom. You know, our books are a little bit different. So look and see which one you have, and it will tell you the page number to go to today to answer question number 1. And I also have on my second grade playlist a video called How Money is Made for you to watch after this video. I also sent the direct link in your parents' email so you can watch it from my channel or just link it from the email. On day 2, you're going to review the vocabulary words just like this, like we've been doing, and then you can go back to my YouTube channel and listen to me read the story, The Life of a Dollar Bill. I also sent this direct link in your parents' email, so if you can't find it on my YouTube channel under second grade playlist, just go back to the email I sent them and they can click it from there. On day 3, you get to read the story by yourself, and attached in the packet I emailed to them is a paper that looks like this. It has 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3. And it says, write 3 things you learned about money from the life of a dollar bill. This week it's an expository text, which means it is nonfiction, and we read nonfiction to learn new things. So I'd like to know 3 things that you learned from reading this story. If you cannot print this off, it's okay. Remember, you can use any blank paper or notebook paper you have at your house and just write 3 things. Your parents can still take a picture of all this at the end of the week and email it to me. So it doesn't matter to me what paper you have it on. And then on day 5, you get to go on another virtual field trip. So I wrote virtual field trip 4 and attached this page to the email I sent your parents. But again, if you can't print this off, no worries. Write on any paper that you have. After you go to the virtual field trip website, choose a different one this week and write about what you learned, what your favorite parts were, if you think we should go there. Okay. So that's what's in your packet this week. So anything that you cannot print off and write on, use the paper you have at home, okay? The most important thing is you can see these directions and you don't even have to print them off. You can just look at them at the email each day. And that you are able to get to the YouTube channels and videos, and those will help you a lot too, okay? All right, so any work you're able to do, just the same, have your parents take a picture of your work and email it to me at the end of the week. All right, so that's week 4. Let's get started with vocabulary. So remember, you can use the chart I gave you as an extra. You can print the one from the email, or you can write on your own paper. So this is going to be Unit 6. So you're still in this little book with the fish, and it is going to be week 4. So we are learning about the life of a dollar bill. I want to make sure I have the correct vocabulary words for you guys. Okay, here we go. The first word, first of all, let me tell you, because you'll be filling this out by yourself. So if you're writing on this, you can write the title, or if you're writing on your own paper, just write the title at the top. The title of our story this week is The Life of a Dollar Bill. I hope you can see that okay. And it is Unit 6, week 4. Okay. So I'll leave this up here and give you a chance to look at it and write it on this chart or on your own paper. Remember, you can pause if you need to and look at it longer. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and erase this so we can start writing our vocabulary definitions. Okay, so remember, you will not have the words written in the boxes for you this time because we weren't really sure if we'd be back in school yet or not, so I didn't have these written down for you. So you can write them on your own paper, and I'll write it nice and big so that you can see it on the screen. Okay. Our first word is exchanges. Okay, can you see that? Okay. Here's the picture. Say exchanges. Exchanges means someone gives one thing and gets another back. So in this picture, it says David exchanges money for a glass of lemonade. So he gives the girl money, she gives him lemonade. It's kind of like they're trading things, right? So he gives her something, she gives him something. So exchanges means that you give one thing and then you get something else back. So this happens every time you go to the store. If you wanted to buy an apple at Kroger, you give them money, they give you an apple. So you give money, but you get something else back. So exchange just kind of means you're trading things. Okay? So let me write the definition so you can write it on your paper. It means to give one thing and get another thing back. Okay. So maybe at school you have a red pencil, your friend has a blue pencil, and you all want to trade. So you give them one thing and they give you something different. So exchanges. Let me put this up for you to see the picture. Exchanges means give one thing and get another thing back. Okay. Remember, in the video, you can rewind and listen again, or you can pause if you need to see the words longer, okay? All right, let's move on to our next word. All right, that word is bank. And you've probably heard this word before or even been to a bank. So there's the word for you to write. Here's the picture. Say bank. A bank is a business that holds, lends, and trades money. In this picture, it says we keep our money in the bank. So some of you might even have a piggy bank at home where you keep your money. That's a bank's job, is to hold your money. Now, grown-ups go take their money to a building to hold their money, and the bank can also, if you need a lot of money to buy something like a new house or a new car, they can let you borrow money and you have to pay it back. Sometimes if you have, maybe you've collected a lot of coins like pennies or quarters, if you take them to the bank, they will exchange those coins for you and give you dollar bills. So some people go to trade money there. So let's write the definition for bank. It is a business that holds, lends, and trades money. So a bank is a business that holds, lends, and trades money. Lends is just another word that means they'll let you borrow it if you will pay it back. Kind of like Miss Hollinger lends you books from the library. She allows you to borrow them as long as you bring them back. Okay? All right. Remember to pause if you need to see it longer. I'm going to erase so we can write up our next word. All right. This word is printed. Okay, so I'm going to write that on the board for you to see bigger. Printed. Okay. Printed means that you used a machine and ink to copy words or pictures onto a paper. The definition, the example in the picture shows that books are printed with this machine. Okay. So you all might even have a printer at your house. We have some at school. You know, if you type and we say we need to send it to the printer is the machine that will show the words that you typed. And that's exactly what this printer does too. It's printing out words and pictures onto the paper. So let's write the definition. Okay, printed means used a machine and ink to copy words or pictures onto paper. So printed means used a machine and ink to copy words or pictures onto paper. So maybe think of something you've printed before. And that could help you think of a good example sentence for your own paper. All right, let's erase and look at our next word together. Okay, the next word is pass. All right, so say pass. Here's the picture. The definition of pass means to move along in time. In this example, it says the school week will pass before the weekend. So it means how much more time do we have to wait? So you might think about your birthday. You might think, how many days have to pass before it's my birthday again? A lot of times people like to look at the calendar if there's something they're really looking forward to, and they want to count how many days they have to get through until something good happens. And so pass just means how much time is going to happen. So the definition of pass means to move along in time. All right, so pass means to move along in time. And it doesn't even have to be days. You can pass the hours. Maybe tonight you're going to watch your favorite movie, and you might say, how many more hours until 7 o'clock when it's time to watch my movie? So you might be counting the hours that pass until you get to do that. So pass just means to move along in time. All right, let's check out our next word. Whoops, I just dropped them. Okay, the next word is returned. Okay, let me write this one for you. Returned. Okay, here's the picture. Say returned. Return means that you brought or sent something back to where it came from. So for example, it looks like this mom and her daughter are in the library and they are returning the book. So it means they're bringing it back to where they got it, just like you do with the library at school. When you're finished reading it and it's your library day, you return your books. You take it back to the place where you got it in the first place. So you guys do this all the time, so that would help you think of a really good sentence. So let's write the definition. Return means brought or sent something back to where it came from. So return means you brought or sent something back to where it came from. All right, let's check out our last word for today. Okay, that word is replace. Replace. Okay. You say replace. Replace means to take something away and put something else in its place. So in this picture, it says the man will replace the flat tire with a new tire. So it means he's taking something away. He's taking the old tire away and he's putting something else in its place. So take away the old tire, put on the new tire. Kind of like maybe if you have to go shopping for clothes or a coat or shoes, if they get to be too small for you because you're growing, you have to replace those. So you're going to take away the old things you had and get something new. Okay. So you might think of a time that you've had to replace something. Okay. All right, let's write the definition. Replace means to take something away and put something else in its place. All right, so replace means take something away and put something else in its place. Right. All right, guys, remember if you need to rewind and listen to any of these again or pause and see any of them again to write, you can. You can write on any paper you have. For the rest of today, remember to go to the page in your book, the first page of your story, and answer question number 1. And also check out on our YouTube channel for 2nd grade playlist the video How Money is Made. And if you need the direct link, that was in the email that I sent to your parents, so you can also see it from there, okay? All right, guys, in the next day, review the vocabulary words in your book and get ready to watch me on the YouTube channel read the story, The Life of a Dollar Bill to you. All right, I will see you then. Bye, guys.